today I'm going to be just reviewing and testing the new Colourpop and Animal Crossing collab. So yeah, this is the look that I got with using the products, some of the products from the line, and yeah, if you want to see how I got this and how some of the products look like from the line, definitely keep watching. I only got a few of the products, these 4, because I didn't want to buy the entire collection. I just thought that I would pick out a couple that I thought I would actually use and go ahead and test them out for you guys to see if I would want to purchase more of the collection during their relaunch. The first item I'm gonna kind of test out is their eyeshadows in the color What a Hoot. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and also give you guys swatches on these. This is what it looks like straight out of the package. That's what the back looks like. And then when you open it, it's so cute. It looks just like this, a very neutral palette. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these for you guys now. The first shade is in Celestial, and it's just like this kind of neutral, nice crease shade. It's a little bit on the orangey side, so it looks like this. Very good for like an everyday blending situation. There's a little bit of like pinkish sparkle in them, but it's nothing too crazy. And then I'm gonna move on to HOOT, which is like a more chocolatey purple brown. Super rich in color though, look. So it looks like that. This one's a completely matte shade. And then we're gonna go into All a Flutter, sorry. And this one's like a shimmer glittery shade. Sorry, I'll swatch it first. It looks like this. It's a nice copper kind of look. And then lastly, they have a pressed glitter in here that's called Meteor Shower. And it's like a really pretty brown iridescent. There's a little bit of like gold, but it's just like a topper. This is kind of the best I can show it. Okay, then the next product I got was their Flower Tender blush, or their blush in Flower Tender. I like this one because it's kind of like a peachier tone. The packaging was so cute, that's why I got all this. I've recently been getting, or during quarantine, I got really into Animal Crossing, so this was something that definitely caught my eye. So it looks like this. It's like a peachy blush, peachy pink blush with some gold specks in them. And then it has a pretty flower just imprinted in the center of it. This kind of looks like that. It's really nice. I'm pretty sure you can build it up on your cheeks, but also the gold flecks aren't like super noticeable, so it's great for like a everyday wear kind of situation. Then lastly, I got 2 of their lip tints. First one's in Fruit Roots, and this is the orange and peach one. And then the second one I got was their duo in Pick of the Bunch. Sorry, it's not focusing that well, but this is the pear and coconut one. So I picked these 2 because they were the more neutral tones. I think the other one was apple and cherry, and it's just not really colors that I would wear, so I figured I'd try these 2 out first just to see if I like the formulation, and then go ahead and order the other ones if I wanted to, and if I was able to get my hands on them in the restock. So first I'm gonna go in with Orange Cutie. I love the packaging on these ones, they're so cute. Is that better? Okay, whatever. Well, I'm just gonna do this one. So this one is the Orange Cutie one, and this one is kind of like a red pinky color. All of these are still really natural though because they're tints, so we'll see which one I want to apply on today. This one is in Peach Surprise. They also all smell like the fruit that they're supposed to represent. This one's, again, this one's for peach. It's a little bit peachier than the orange one. I really like this color. It seems like something you could wear every day. Then I'm gonna go ahead into the Pick of the Bunch duo. I was excited for this one because I really like my brown and nude tones. So the first one is the one in Coconut Juice. And this one's the darkest one out of the 4 that I got. And it looks like this. This bottom round right here. They're all very shiny and glossy. Very cute. I like this one as well. But this last one is the one I'm most excited for. This one's in Incomparable. It's like the nude pinky brown that I really like. This is probably the one I'm going to be using today. I don't know why it's so hard to open. Okay, here we go. So, looks like this. Yeah, this is definitely a color I would use. This one's in Orange Juice. This one is in Peach Surprise. This one is Coconut Juice. And then this one is Incomparable. Now that I've given you guys all the swatches, I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you how I'm going to use the eyeshadow palette on my eyes. And we'll be right back. Okay, so now that I've primed and set my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and use this eyeshadow palette for a look. So first, you can just take any blending brush. This is the Wet n Wild Brevin Rock one. I don't know if they're still selling this, but we're going to go into the color Celestial. I noticed that these eyeshadows in particular have a lot of kickback, so just be careful when you're applying it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this and apply it into my crease and just kind of go in circular motions, just windshield wiper motions in my crease. I'm just going slowly because I noticed that these are kind of powdery, but they're very pigmented. I'm just gonna go ahead and bow it out to the edge of your eye. It's important when you have these crease colors that you really take your time to blend it out, so it's nice. It's a good base for the rest of your darker shadows, especially. You want to make sure that transition is nice and smooth. So now that it looks like this, I'm going to go ahead and take a slightly smaller, more dense brush. This is just like a random eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to go ahead and take HOOT, which is the darkest brown. And we're going to go ahead and apply this on the outer corner. This is just going to be a super basic look. It's not going to be anything special because I am just working with foreshadows. But yeah, we're just going to pack that on the outer corner first. I know it looks crazy right now, but it'll look okay once we blend it out. This do me looking crazy. After you look something like this, we're gonna go ahead and take that same blending brush that you used, just tap a little bit into Celestial and start blowing this out. Just gonna go in circular motions to blend this out. See, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep blending this out until I'm satisfied with the way it's blended. I think that's as good as I'm gonna get for right now. Then we're gonna go ahead and just use our finger and go into, what is this one again? All the Flutter. And we're gonna apply this all over our lid. It's a really pretty, like, bronzy shade. I don't know if you can really tell. But I'm just gonna pressing that into my eye. Just nice and shimmery. It's all over my lashes now, but it's just a nice bronzy lid color. Okay, we're gonna go back in with the dark or the smaller eyeshadow brush and kind of just deepen that outer V just a bit, so there's a little bit more contrast. And then we'll go ahead and blend it out afterwards again. Okay, and lastly, if you want a little bit of like a pop, you can go ahead with Meteor Shower and just very lightly apply that right on top of the shimmer. Do this one at your own risk because I think it said somewhere that it might not be meant for your eye. Yeah, it says Meteor Shower is not intended for use in the immediate eye area, so use at your own risk. So it's pretty shimmery. Okay, now I'm just gonna apply a little bit of liquid liner. This is the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof liquid eyeliner. This one's been working pretty well for me, so if you got Asian eyes and they are oily, this would be a great eyeliner for you. Actually, I'm gonna put on some eyeliner first and then I'll be right back. It's always a struggle just to make sure that your eyeliner is even, but I kind of gave up on that because then once you start making one longer or thicker, then the other one gets thicker and it's just all a whole thing. When I cut my lashes, since my eyes are relatively small, I like to cut maybe like 3 sections off. Kind of looks like that, and then I have the rest of the lash. Usually fits me pretty well, and then I also cut the inner corner because that always tends to plug my inner corners. So I'm going to be using the House of Lashes glue with my lashes. I've been trying to get into more natural lashes just because I've always used like some really dramatic ones, so these just give a nice little flare on the eye. So I'm going to do the rest of my face makeup now that the eyes are done. They're not completely done yet. I'm going to do like the final touch-ups after I finish my face, but I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my face makeup, and then we'll come back to do the blush and the lips and also finish off the eyes. Foundation looks crazy right now, but it will be fixed once I bronze and everything, hopefully. I haven't worn foundation since like out since maybe the beginning of quarantine, which was in March. So if my foundation don't match, then you know why. just finished using this Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in 05 Fair. And I used this to go ahead and just bake the sides of my nose, and then also underneath my bronzer contour. So now while that's baking, I'm gonna go ahead and try out the Flower Tender blush. So I'm just gonna take this really fluffy highlighting brush, actually, from E.L.F, and I'm just gonna dip into it and apply that right above my bronzer. Whoa, that was kind of a lot. It's okay. I've been getting into blush a little bit more recently. That's kind of pretty. It's like kind of more natural. I don't know, I kind of like it. So that's that. Actually, I'm gonna dust just the excess across the tip of my nose, and then I'm gonna go ahead and dust off this bake here. Nothing too crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some highlighter, and then we'll be back for the lips. Okay, so for the highlighter, I used my Wet n Wild loose powder in I'm So Lit. This one is definitely a bang for your buck. I've been using this for I don't know how long, and I have not had to I haven't had to shake out more of it from the bottom, so it's definitely very good, and it gives you like a really pretty glow. So the lip that I'm going to be using today is, of course, the one called Incomparable. I really like this one. It's definitely something that I would wear every day, and it smells so good. Any finishing touches? Oh, I'm gonna apply a little bit of a mixture of HOOT and Celestial underneath my lash line, just to kind of tie everything together. I'm gonna go ahead and take a super small eyeshadow brush and just kind of mix these two and apply it underneath. I think this is the finished look. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some setting spray using Morphe setting spray. This is how the eye look looks up close. It's just like a super natural everyday look, or glam for some people, you know. After trying all the products out, I would definitely recommend at least picking up this lip kit. This is the pick of the bunch one. Really pretty colors, super wearable everyday lip. This one is okay. It's just like a neutral palette. If you guys already have a bunch of like neutral colored palettes, this might not be necessary. But I definitely really like the blush. The blush is a super like natural everyday peachy color that is definitely super wearable, so I'm glad I got that one. To be honest, I kind of wish that I got the purple eyeshadow quad and the pink one, but maybe I will try to get that when they relaunch on February 18th and February 14th. On Valentine's Day at Ulta, but I believe that they're restocking on February 18th on Colourpop's website, so definitely check that out. Okay, so that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed my little test and review try on of the new Colourpop and Animal Crossing collab. Yeah, definitely give me a like, definitely subscribe. I'm going to be uploading a little bit more, maybe some of my Animal Crossing gameplay. and definitely more makeup tutorials. So yeah, definitely hit the like button, subscribe down below, and I hope to see you guys soon.